And hello, welcome in. We're playing more Hardspace Shipbreaker today. Last time we completed most of the tutorial, but there will still be other tutorials later on. I'm gonna head into our standard shift, and I decided to just skip the logos and everything at the beginning this time around. And I figured it would be fun to do more shifts again, and I feel like it's fine if it's an hour long or anything like that. I mean, it's more fun that way, you know? Completing one ship in one go.
52. Your designated sleep period is now over. Have a great day.
Last time we unlocked a lot of things, but first we'll look into the living space over here, into the employee terminal, and we'll check out certification. So over here you can see in the certification screen that we are beginner, we are rank 4. That means that we're missing 49 mastery points to reach the next rank, at which point we'll be a novice. And that will unlock a bunch of different tools. And the Atlas Scout Patrol Craft, which is a new ship. At 6 over here, we'll get ship grade 5 unlocked. Bunch of tooled upgrades, the Atlas Nomad Cargo Hauler, and then there's over here with the Javelin Tanker, Atlas Roastabout Tug, Javelin Heavy Cargo, and then eventually we'll reach the Gecko, which is... I hope it's been fixed. I hope it's been fixed. There have been some issues with that in the past, especially performance issues, especially when sometimes the airlocks didn't work and then something would just explode as you load in the ship. And then we'll be a veteran eventually as well. And at this time, we'll be a Grandmaster Shipbreaker. There won't be any unlocks, but, you know, it is what it is. And, like... they evened out the progression quite a bit, which is nice. There's a bunch of messages here that we can read through. From the handbook, the ship catalog. Spares and you, safeguarding your career growth. In 2091, when Lynx rolled out the life-changing Everwork asset replacement program to their employees, we achieved what other companies have not. Making work safer and allowing learning and growth without the risk of permanent death. By not making it safer, they allow us to experience death and learn from our mistakes. With a noble profession such as shipbreaking, unplanned death is a natural part of a job, and our shipbreakers have bravely faced the often arduous challenges and risk of their important work. However, Lynx cares about the well-being and growth of our family. The introduction of Everwork Spares, TM, to replace damaged and destroyed bodies allows you to fail safely, ensuring another day in the yard and another shot at improving your skills. For only a minimal fee, I think it's 150,000, I'm not entirely sure, sophisticated monitoring systems in your suit will watch out for excessive bodily harm, triggering generation of a spare TM upon unfortunate workplace mishaps. An array of neural recorders in your helmet transfer your presence seamlessly to the new spare. This process is mostly bearable, and recent advancements have even removed grief-related downtime, effectively eliminating the need for recovery time between transfers. So you can't even take care of your mental health. You don't have to. You don't have to. After dying, after experiencing death. Getting access to our spares technology is simple. Our onboarding procedure includes the collection of your genetic data, safely stored in our secure service. From the moment you join us, you no longer need to worry about expiring before your time. Death is a fresh start. Where's that little star? You know, they added a little star here, but where is it? Seamlessly. Presence transfer protocol has a 0.001% margin of error due to soul interference, signal strength, subject's state of mind at the moment of transfer, and other factors. Over very long periods of time, this may result in identity shift, a medically benign process with minimal impacts on subject's working ability. We'll read more as time goes on. I mean, there's the kiosk as well. It just explains of first days only. What was that first days only? Tuesdays only. With a 1.7% employee discount. Only on Tuesdays. Anyways, we've got our workstation over here. We can check our equipment right here and check if we've got any upgrades that we can do, and we don't. Nope. It's not gonna be until level 5 where we get the O2 capacity. So we'll just start our shift because the next ship is most likely gonna help us reach that. So we could do... Ooh, I like these a lot. I like the exolabs. Exolabs are so cool. Just look at them, they look like a cicada. Over here we get 2 repair kits as well. But less mastery tokens. And money. Let's go with an exolab because I can show you then. Let's go. And I believe that it would be fun to maybe read through the lore, finally, once we unlock more of it, and I'll just have chapters in the video once I figure out how to do that, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
Cutter, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce you to the rest of the crew in our sector.
Yay!
Sound off, everyone.
Hey, Rook. Name's Luke. I was the worm until you showed up, so thank you. Now I get to do the hazing. What are you talking about? We don't do that. Welcome aboard. Don't listen to her.
Didi's new voice actor is so good. Kaido's internet is bad.
Hi. Your mic's still messed up.
Oh, it's a microphone.
How about now?
Better.
Kaido's new voice is also amazing, by the way.
Kaido. Kai.
Mic's still busted, huh?
Oh, yeah. Still waiting on the rec.
Heaven forbid that.
By the way, let me just check real quick on the audio settings. I needed to turn this up because it was a little bit quiet last time. Did I not save the audio setting? No, I didn't. Apply. There we go.
Functional gear.
Should be a lot better.
I'm sure they're working on it as fast as they can. Cutter, I added you to the sector comms channel. You can get lonely out here. Helps to check in with each other from time to time. All right. Enough chin wagging. Let's get back to it. Weaver out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Later, Rook.
Ah, the voice cast is so good. I like the new voices, mostly, apart from Weaver. I don't like Weaver's new voice too much. Just gonna cut this as well and salvage these high gain antennas. That will go over here. These exolabs are mostly there for science stuff, so
Salvage secured.
it's pretty cool
Applying credit.
to finally get to them. They've got a lot of electronics as well, indoors, and these are worth quite a bit as well. Communications
Salvage deposit
arrays
secured.
and
Credits awarded.
I think those, yeah, solar batteries right there.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
We can take care of these, head inside, and open up these doors. Luckily, we don't have to worry about depressurization just yet. We get, ooh, a suit patch kit in case our suit gets damaged. We don't have to worry about that just now. There's also a bunch of oxygen here and a poster. We can, after all, decorate our room. We destroyed some aluminum. I was a bit unlucky there. I was a bit impatient. And yeah, I'm excited to record these videos. The reason why I always take care of posters first is because not only do I like collecting them, but I also don't want them to catch fire. which is something that can happen when there's like electrical hazards, for instance, or fire hazards or something like that involved. You don't want sparks to light posters on fire and then maybe burn them up or destroy something in the process as well. That would suck. I'm gonna move this door as well. And this goes into the processor. There we go. Hell yeah.
Processing valuable deposit.
Wasn't sure if that would hit actually. This is like barely worth anything, but there's a sticker that you can unlock if you do that, if you salvage all the food packs and stuff like that, you know? So might as well do it. We'll use a tether right there. And what do we have over here? It's a little Easter bunny. The Killer of Cabanok achievement. Alright. Computer terminals are worth quite a bit, by the way.
Salvage secured.
Hydroponics cabinet. The table goes into the furnace, so we can just move that in there.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Oops.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Let's take care of some oxygen right here.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
And one of these lights. We have still 9 minutes in the shift, so we're just gonna take care of the innards of this shift. Really. Make sure that some of these panels are already taken off. There we go. Plug that in there. Doors are worth quite a bit as well. I mean,
Processing object.
relatively speaking.
Credits to account.
We can check this out as well and see if we have something here. Well, those parts that are floating around are going to be useful later on. We don't have to worry about them just yet. Instead, we'll just take care of these computer terminals for now.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Here we go. At least I hope that they're still important. Maybe they removed that. I haven't played this in quite a while, to be fair. You know, I didn't want to burn out from it before the new release and then get upset at the save wipe and all of that. You know, I played a little bit on and off, but not too much. There we go. Take care of your lights.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit.
Here we go. And always use our force push here to just take care of these quickly. Alternatively, you can also use tethers, but I don't like doing that because we don't have too many.
Credits transferred.
And I like using them for the more annoying bits. Rather.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
That should be most lights. We can take care of this one over here and that one over there. And then catch this guy. Move it in there. You don't have to drag it into the processor right there, you know, into the processor field. You just need to get it close enough, and then it will get pulled in as well. You have to be careful that you don't get pushed by it as well. You know, sometimes that can happen, and that can lead to some death, premature death. Premature but non-permanent death. Even if it's non-permanent, you don't want to die. It's expensive to die. Like, seriously. There we go. Take care of this as well.
Salvage secured. Credits
We're already making good progress here. This power junction box is something we'll need to be a bit careful about because of the electrical hazard. The storage bin, however, is good. I like being upside down for this. You don't have to, obviously. Like, we can just turn around like this.
Applying credit to account.
Then just remember that we... Oh, no. There we go.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Lovely.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Cutter, you're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shift.
There's 5 minutes in the shift.
Leave her out.
Take care of your tasks before they turn out the lights on you. I forgot what the old voice lines were, but, you know, I like them a little bit more.
Salvage deposit registered. Account
Be a bit careful, because otherwise we'll end up damaging those computer terminals, because those are worth quite a bit. I mean, that's... What's that? What are we looking at? 160,000? For that, and then for this one it's 117,000. And that one's 117,000 as well. We can't cut through aluminum, so we're all good here to just be a bit sloppy. And then
salvage registered. Transferring credits.
I'm just gonna go over here again. We have low fuel actually, so we're a bit slower. So I'm gonna take that over here. Grab this up here. Do we need a stewed patch kit, or do we only have 4 health bars? We only have 4 bars right now. Later on, I think we can increase that even further. I'm not 100% sure.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Alrighty, can we... We can't do this yet because there's still some stuff in front of the ship that is making this a bit too heavy for us at the moment. What we can do, however, is we can take care of these guys. I rarely use the pinpoint laser this early on because it's a bit tedious and slow. Like, you can do this in theory, but it takes so much longer. And time is money. You know, time is money. Dollar bills, getting money, money, money. You can just move this over.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Should be easy going now. Now we just need to cut this. This. And there goes the glass. 3 pieces remaining.
Accepted. Credits transferred.
Just cut this, and now that. And that should be another piece of glass right there. And then we can just turn this in. I think. Yep, that's working out just fine. Lovely.
Valuable object.
Look at us go.
accepted for processing.
Destroyed some glass, but we got most of it, you know. Most of it is fine. It's going in? Right. Yeah, nice. The glass is kind of holding that together, which is quite fun. We can just get a quick little sweep in here. Nothing in there. Lovely.
Got about 1 minute to make your mark on this ship.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Be a bit careful because there's a battery pack right there. But apart from that, I think we're good to go right now. We have 35 seconds to go, so we're gonna do the prep work over here as well. With this airlock. Nice, we got those two in one go. 10 seconds. And we're good to go. Easy peasy. Hell yeah. So we made 6.8 million right there. That means there's still 2.9 million in here. We only lost so far 7,000. That's because we destroyed apparently a door. I guess we must have missed it and it must have been flung into the thing. Some glass and a little bit of aluminum at the beginning. But it's fine, you know, we're nearly there for mastery rank 4 and 5. Got some mastery points, 69 in total. Funny number.
License upgraded.
And we're now a novice? 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 Novice. I don't know. Novice? Novice in German? Who knows?
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
It is the bunny we picked up just now.
Hey, Rook. You ever think about starting your own business out there? You know, be your own boss? I swear, one day, I'll get a decent belt runner and make my own money.
Ooh,
Maybe bring my old man along to help sniff out the good rocks.
that sounds good.
My dream is to tinker with ship design. Maybe build some machinery to help with heavy-duty mining. Make it safer. If we ever both get out of here, I'd hire you in a heartbeat.
Live, laugh, salvage.
If you don't end up coming with me, I hope you get to make your own way out there. Definitely ping me if you do. Blue out.
Did we get a new poster? No, we'll have to wait for that. Anyways,
Good morning, Shipbreaker.
so that was a little bit. Now we unlock the bunny character D. Bunny character D is a popular children's video character and an anthropomorphic pink rabbit. It was one of dozens of characters introduced as part of the Pan-Terran media conglomerate's Fun Friend Animals pilot. Is that like Happy Tree Friends? The program featured a wide range of stylized animal-based characters, and heavily psychological analysis was used to determine which of these characters were most popular. Despite appearing very similar to bunny characters A, B, C, E, and G, bunny character D was determined to be the most popular among children aged 4 to 12. Interestingly enough, bunny character F, while being the least popular of this age group, reportedly due to disturbing facial features, proved most popular among those aged 25 to 40, and is featured in a series of videos and games for adults. Oh. Several of the program's characters, notably Moose character, Pigeon characters A to C, and Salmon character, were determined to be unpopular because they were based on animals that had been extinct for over 100 years. Mooses and pigeons, as well as salmons, have been extinct for over 100 years. In our latest video series, Bunny Does the Right Thing, Bunny character D opens an ice cream shop in New York. However, after blight rats infest the shop, the health administration forces the shop to close. Many of the Bunny character D's friends encourage them to apply for government small business assistance to help them get a new shop. However, a wise government official helps Bunny character D understand that the best thing they can do is not apply, as this would unnecessarily draw valuable finances away from the government that could be used for the betterment of society elsewhere. The moral of the story is to trust in market forces and in government to make the best decisions for everyone. What's up with the propaganda? There's a new poster and hazard level 4. With access to hazard level 4, Link Salvage welcomes you into the ranks of potentially high earners. The extraction of reactors from ships is one of the most valuable duties our employees can perform. We expect the utmost care when engaging with the variety of reactor setups you will encounter. Retrieval of an intact reactor is your highest priority during every salvage operation. It is advised to clear a direct path to the barge for the safest extraction. Reactors will become unstable once removed from their protective housing and can cause severe damage to surrounding objects. Failure to extract a reactor safely is also a failure to comply with expected performance standards. Please ensure you talk to your supervisor if you consider your ability to safely extract a reactor is a risk factor. And we unlocked the Atlas Scout, which is different because it has a different thruster as well. But I don't know if we're gonna unlock those just yet.
Of any ship. The reactor. Most dangerous part of shipbreaking. But you got this. Continue when you're ready, Cutter.
There we go. Look at us go. Do we have any repairs to do? Our grapple is not looking too hot, so we're gonna check that out. Also, helmet. We're gonna get some O2 capacity on this for 23 links tokens, bringing our total up to down to 88. We can get some range on that, but we don't want to. Tether amount, though, is amazing. Max tether is 30 from 20. And we can get the amount up to 40, 50, and 50 later on. And then we can get the strength up as well. A durability drain is also amazing, but first I want to see... Ooh, faster thrusters are great. System scan mode is great as well. I want that. Suit integrity and audio resynth. I'm gonna go with audio resynth for now. And we don't have enough for anything else. Are we gonna do training now, or can we continue with our ship? I can continue with our ship. Let's continue for now. Finish this up. We're now faster than ever. Also, we got 30 tethers now, which is good. Usually they don't refill, but they did just now because we, you know, we upgraded them, so that's why they got refilled.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
There's a power cell. Power cells are worth a fair bit, 146,000. Sometimes I struggle with numbers, which is ironic because I used to study mathematics. Anyways, let's see. I wanted to become a math teacher. Alrighty. So, these cable junctions go into the furnace, so we can just cut them at these points, these cut points. Alright, and we need to, I don't know, we can cut them here, I guess. We can cut them here as well, and then that should be good. Okay, it went in the right hole. That's good. It goes into the square hole. Everything goes into the square hole, as God intended. The furnace god, no less. let's go. There's some very Warhammer-esque lore in this game as well, by the way. And it's amazing, and I love it. I just love it. It's just so
Raw
good.
material processed. Credits deposited.
Love to get some more range on this. Trevor's strength is going to be amazing as well.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
We destroyed some cables, that sucks, but it's fine, because they're not worth that much, you know? Our thruster strength is a bit... Our thruster is stronger now, as well, by the way, which means that we can escape the grasp of the Furnace God a bit easier now. And now we just need to take care of this stuff. And it's gonna be a little bit tricky because we've got the airlock in the way as well. So ideally, I would like to move this over. I guess we don't have to, in theory. I mean, we can cut this for now. And you can see on the line that we've got 2 cut points. So if we go over here, for instance, you can see on the cut... You can see 2 points on the line. Those are where we're gonna cut those. Essentially. And that should be good. And then we just need to cut over here and... Now we can move this over here into the furnace. This can go into the furnace as well.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
And this is a little bit easier to move now, so we can just take that in. Destroyed the door, apparently. But I don't remember that. Oh! Little stutter. There you go. You gotta be careful about this thing getting dragged into the furnace. God.
Object processed.
Little stutters here and there, but it's alright.
Salvage goal cleared.
We can take this and move it over as well, and then we can take care of this over here. I guess we should have closed the doors so we can cut them open.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
There's the lights.
Salvage secured.
Gotta take care of the power cells first before we cut any of this, because electrical hazards. Not fun. And now we still have 9 minutes left, so we can do the rest of these here. There we go. A little bit tedious, but it's worth it. The soundtrack is so good. I love it so much. Alright, another stutter. This is kinda unfortunate.
Object accepted for
It still happens. I may have to check if any... maybe there's a driver update or something that I didn't install. Could actually be it.
Credits assigned.
Like, the weird thing is that right now there's nothing on the screen, really. When it turns red, the tether strength is not working, or it's obstructed or anything like that, and then because of that, the tether can break. But it seems like we're good right there. And we can just get a quick scoop in, but I believe we're good. I believe we did get everything here. We haven't unlocked the systems or object scanner yet, so it's something we'll have to take care of later. But right now, it seems like we're ready to end the shift. Before that, however, I want to get tethers and fuel for the next time, so that we don't have to waste some precious seconds on tethers and fuel supplies. And instead, we can do it now because we have some time left, you know? We made 2.8 million, and we destroyed 20,000 worth. We apparently were missing a bunch, but maybe that just was something that got destroyed, not like lost maybe, because we pushed it some way, or we just couldn't find it because of a scanner. But overall, we made 9.7 million. And we're going to end the shift, and as you can see, we're making good progress towards the next rank already, and we haven't even gotten to newer ships yet, you know? Like the Atlas class ships that are huge, humongous,
Shipbreaker. Please
you could
enjoy
say.
the following
So,
inspirational message.
overall,
Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you do, you will be successful.
God damn it. Anyways, fees total 533,000. As you can see, the interest goes down because we have a little bit less debt now, so the interest is less as well. And we'll eventually get to buy these tools and suits and stuff for links tokens. So we won't lose as much money because of that. But yeah, the fees went down a little bit, but, you know, we made a profit overall, you know? So it's fine. Sometimes you have to check, is it worth it to do a shift if you're just gonna, you know, there's nothing left in the yard, you know? But then again, you know, mastery points and all of that. We're gonna hit this up real quick. We're gonna check out... The range is, you know, I don't care about that. Durability drain, though, means that we don't have to use the repair kits quite as often. System scanning would be amazing, so... And now we don't have any links tokens left. We're gonna start our shift, and we now have the option of continuing, but there's literally nothing in the ship now, you know, we did that already. So we're gonna go on to the training, and then we'll unlock new ships after that. So this is gonna be for reactors. And are we gonna charge for training again? I hope we make some profit, because reactors are worth quite a bit. They're a little dangerous as well, though, and there's some different ones that need cooling, for instance, but it is what it is.
I remember my first reactor pull. I was shaking like a leaf. You got less on the line now, but still. Let's try to do this without a critical meltdown. Looks
Hell
like this
yeah.
ship's reactor's toward the aft, but there are lots of different configurations out in the wild. Okay, we're only focused on one thing right now. Pull the reactor and get it on the barge. As soon as you disconnect the reactor from this ship, it'll start to melt down. So act fast and make sure you have an exit strategy ahead of time.
Doesn't seem like anything important is over here. Wait, is that a new bunny? Oh, this is just D. We got D already.
Alright. This one's pretty easy.
New poster though.
Should just slide out of her coolant casing with a good yank from your grapple. Try to have your extraction fully planned out before disconnecting it from the ship.
There used to be a time where you could take care, you know, these thrusters over here, if you take care of those, they can, like, you know, if they're not vented, you'll have a fuel leak over there, and that can lead to explosions, especially near the reactor. You don't want that. So you have to do this first. So there used to be a time where this computer terminal would need specific keys that are somewhat rare, but you would always find some. And you would essentially use the computer terminal to make it a little bit easier for yourself and decompress a ship or something like that. It was like a cheat skill in case you were not used to doing it just yet. So we're gonna take care of the door over here as well. So we basically just removed the bottom part of the ship, and we can just take this and move it over here. Boop.
Well, congrats, Cutter. You're certainly picking this stuff up faster than I did back in the day. Okay.
It's a lot easier than it looks, than it sounds.
Until then, remember this. Measure twice, cut once. And tethers are your friends. Good luck out there, Cutter. We were out.
Alrighty. Take care of those.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
Alright. So these panels, you can get rid of them like this and chug them in. But since the frame also goes in there, I tend to just yeet them like this into there instead of pulling off the panels.
Credits awarded.
So that's quite fun. And sometimes they don't have the panels at all, like here, which makes it a lot easier to yank, especially once you unlock the proper thing. Proper, what's it called? The better grapple hooks. Or rather, a better, like, grapple strength, rather. Is this a radiation panel? No, that's just an air filter. That's good. I was like, wait, we unlocked that already? Here we go.
Salvage secured.
And frankly, I can just grab these soft crates and move them downwards. Head over here.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Furnace right
Credits
there.
transferred.
And I tend to do these first because I don't want to damage them in case this light sparks.
Salvage deposit registered.
Like
Account
that.
credited.
Here we go.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
There we go. And there's some Coca-Cola. Yuck. Dr. Pepper above all. Best soda. Power junction box is rough.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
And I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this and head up here. Just see this panel over there. I've yoded. I've yarned
Object accepted for processing.
the panel. And then, let's see. This air filter goes into the barge as well. And as you can see, it's kind of like... we can now scroll between panels and systems. So there's a fuel tank over there, there's a thrust over there as well. So what we can do is we can take care of this outer layer.
Salvage destroyed. Please avoid damaging valuables.
There we go, and we can take this and just yank it in there
Salvage
in
deposit
place.
confirmed. Applying credits.
Again, fuel tank, be careful. Don't be like me, be careful. I'm gonna take care of this, there's nothing here. Alrighty. Haha, there's a door here. We can take care of that in a second. So that's the doors that we destroyed so much.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Take some oxygen before we get annoyed here. No. No. There we go. Don't want that to glow up in the atmosphere. That's remaining on Earth. I just assume that's Earth down there. I think here they had a different name. But it's like Earth-like, you know? It's an Earth-like planet. It's the future Earth, you know, but it's like less earthy. These normal antennas are quite easy to yank off as well, by the way.
Salvage deposited.
So always worth doing because it takes literally seconds. There's one nacelle, and there's a second nacelle.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
And there's the second salvage goal, and the first is going to lead us to a third. But first we had to vent the fuel and take care of this. There's the thruster cap. That's worth a little bit.
Valuable object processed.
And now that we vented the fuel and we removed the thruster cap, we can just yank this in there. We have to be careful that we don't get hit by it. But that's going to give us a lot of progress and also give us 438,000 credits. And I believe this is still connected somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where. Now let's just see. Over there somewhere. We can check that out. Sparks and fuel tank, not a fun combo.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Slowly. Do we have another fuel tank to worry about? No.
Credits awarded. Salvage
Electrical hazard.
Applying credit.
That was scary. Because we don't have any resistances at the moment, so that's something we'll have to upgrade later on. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Do not have to worry about it all that much. And again, maybe it doesn't look like I'm worrying at all.
Accepted. Credit applied.
So let's see. There we go. And we can take care of these little lights as well. So we have 5 minutes left, 5.5. We can take care of the cockpit in a little bit as well.
Salvage secured.
We did end up removing the door console. I guess we could have closed the door here and then cut it. Then again, this thing, yeah, it would have made a difference.
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
But it's fine.
You got 5 minutes remaining in your ship, Cutter. 5 minutes. Weaver out.
I don't like a new Weaver.
Salvage
I miss
deposit.
old Weaver.
Applying credit to account.
Here we go. Let's see. How do we do this? Hell yeah, we got most of a glass. And just take that now apart.
Material accepted.
Cut my ship into pieces.
Credit awarded.
Oops. Careful, careful, careful. Here we go.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Destroyed a little bit of glass, but it's fine.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Just gonna take that over there. Move this over there. And ideally, I'd like to take care of the airlock as well before the shift ends. Lovely.
Raw material deposited.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Here we go.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Processing valuable object. Credit.
Do we have any oxygen left over here? No, that's broken. Never mind. Never mind. We actually have to go.
Warning. Oxygen supplies are critical.
Oh no.
Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
Oh no.
Helmet repair required. For best results, be sure to send your helmet to a certified Links repair center.
Have a nice day.
Well, we had to take care of that, I guess, now. Oxygen drained faster after that. Take care of this. Take care of this.
Salvage deposited.
1 minute left till the end of the line, Cutter. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Sounds good to me.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Tether supplies are dropping.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Come on. Can we take this apart before the shift ends? I at least want to get... Oh, we got the final goal. That's good. We got all of it.
Accepted. Credits transferred. All salvage goals.
Hell yeah. Oh, that went well. We got most of it. We are missing 0.1%. We destroyed only 1.3%. That was a panel, a structure, aluminum, some glass, a door console apparently, a door. But that was it. We made 8.287%. No, credits. Credits right there. Yeah, credits. We got a class 1 reactor done. That was 1.2 million alone. And we earned 120 mastery points from that.
License upgraded.
74 links tokens and 2 repair kits. We are now a junior apprentice, rank 6. And we're a third of the way to, the next rank as well already. So is links an acronym? No. Links recruitment materials about links.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
Okay, let's check that out, I guess.
Howdy, Rook. So, this can be, an awkward subject, but you've probably noticed Lynx doesn't take great care of us. Up until maybe 100 years ago, workers like us would sometimes form these groups called unions and go toe-to-toe with the company.
No way.
They argue for better wages, safer work, decent hours, that kind of thing. Lynx was actually part of getting rid of them, but some of us are trying to bring them back. I can tell you're a good person and a hard worker. The company will use you up. It's just built that way. So I thought you might be interested in the Union News Group. There are new messages every couple of days. Read them, don't read them, trash them, whatever. Just keep it on the down low. The others don't know about it. Weaver and Dee are a bit too by the book. Kaido is just too anxious. Poor kid. But I wanted you to have the info. I was glad someone gave it to me when I was new. Okay, spiel over. See you in the yard, Rook. Lou out.
Alright, so that's what the story is mainly about, the Union. And it's going to be interesting to see how they ended
Good morning,
later
Shipbreaker.
in Act 3.
Your theta wave levels are high.
But yeah,
Please
the story's
administer
now
2
picking up
caffeine
slowly
pods before
between
starting
the
your
missions,
shift.
between our salvages and stuff. So we got the new ship access. Atlas Nomad. The vast expanses between ports, the only person you have to depend on is yourself. Only one ship is built for life on the rails, the Atlas Nomad. Designed for the independent hauler, the Nomad's spacious sleeper cabin is a home away from home, boasting every essential amenity. With 3 rugged quasar thrusters. Those are new thrusters. They're super cool, but also a bit tricky, Ample cargo space and modular exterior storage, the Nomad is truly the answer to long-distance, long-term hauling. Atlas. Powerful, dependable, enduring, the foundation of a better world. And we got a new poster as well. And career progression clearance has level 5. Congratulations, you have reached one of the major milestones in Shipbreaker career progression. Gaining access to the #1 cause of death in the Shipbreaker profession, pressurization. Oh no! So that until now was easy mode essentially. Some ships you encounter may or may not be pressurized or contain pressurized pockets. Breaching these spaces incorrectly can cause an explosive decompression, which can cause damage to valuable salvage and Link's equipment. To depressurize properly, Link's advises the use of a standardized atmosphere regulators located throughout a ship. Link strictly prohibits shipbreakers intentionally using explosive decompression, so-called controlled decompressions, to enact rapid salvage. Remember that your activity while in the salvage bay is monitored. That's funny because there's actually a rapid acquisition salvage enactment, I think it's called, which spells race. And there's a race every week where you can try to get onto the leaderboards as you salvage a ship very, very fast. And explosive decompression is something they do that there a lot, which is super cool. And there's a YouTube channel as well. Forgot her name. I forgot Silvermisty. Something Silvermisty. If I find it, I'll link to you to it on in the video description. But yeah, she does like tutorials on how to do a ship very fast and explains it a little bit, which is pretty cool. Anyways, note that some ships may come with damage atmosphere regulators, which does not allow for an authorized and safe decompression procedure, which is fine. We can deal with that once we cross that bridge. Fees total 532,000 instead of 533. See, we're making already progress. And also 8 million right there. Our debt is getting smaller by the day. Here we are.
Hey, Cutter, you're gonna start getting pressurized shifts now. Lou and I will show you the ropes when you're ready.
There we go. Nice. Bunny. Let's check out the... Honestly, we can do that next time. Save and quit. Here we go. And yeah, that was a lot of fun today. I hope you enjoyed this episode as well. And we're going to continue with our depth breaking, with our ship breaking in the next episode. I need to figure out a schedule on how to upload these. Maybe weekly, maybe every few days. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Either way, in the description, I'll link to a charity campaign that we're doing right now for the Trevor project. I mentioned it last time as well. Throughout June, we're raising funds for the Trevor project, who are an expert charity organization that does education programs, but also a lot of crisis intervention and suicide prevention. They've got for LGBTQIA+ youth, and they're pretty darn great, and I recommend checking them out. And if you ever need help, they've got a lot of resources. They've got a 24/7 hotline that you can call, chat with, or text, and they do research as well, and you know, a lot of great things, really. So, and they work on, you know, laws and stuff, like getting protests going and turning laws that are very bad. You know, there's a lot of bad things happening. So if you want to support that, they're a great cause. I'll have a link in the description as well, where we're raising a charity thingy throughout June. There are some rewards as well involved if you want to get any, like a drawing or something by me. Yeah, it's also it's all through Tiltify, so your donation will go directly through them, and you'll get a receipt via email. But it's like for our cause, kind of the undead charity campaign. And it would mean a lot if you have a few bucks to spare, and if you want to toss them that way. But obviously you have to take care of yourself as well, so do that first. And yeah, I'll see you around. There's also like the Twitch channel if you want to stop by and come catch me live. We recently hit 700 followers right there. And a blog where I write daily blog posts, reviews, and stuff like that, you know. And Twitter, where you can keep up to date with me, or Discord, where you can get to know other lovely people. And you check that out. Leave a comment with feedback. Anything, is the audio levels, are they better now? I feel like they're still a bit too quiet. My microphone still keeps peaking here and there. I need to work on that. But yeah, hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you around. Until next time. Bye bye.